Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live guests here, Debbie Vierling and Judy Gunn, here for the Massive Marketing Success Setup Training that we're going to talk about, and we're going to get right to it. And this is going to be part of our back office in Traffic Leads to Income VM. This video will be inserted in different places as people go through their setup, so this should be seen many times by many people. So let's go into screen share right away. And let's hit share screen. And my name is, if I haven't said that, my name is Rob Gearing. I'm the owner and admin of Traffic Leads to Income VM, and also the founder of Massive Marketing Success and the 7 Steps of Success. And here is the Traffic Leads to Income VM login screen. So we're going to, this is the genesis of everything. This is where we start. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And I always say no to that. And here we go. So this is where it starts. So the 7 Steps of Success, part of Massive Marketing Success, MMS, really kind of hits you right in the, right in the face as you log into Traffic Leads to Income VM. People can't really say, well, where is step 1? Because as soon as you log in, you're presented with the first step and a welcome video from me, which I'm going to pause right now. There it is, it's paused. Okay. So people just need to begin reading. Tells them how many credits they have in their account. And credits are worth mailing, the ability to mail to X amount of people that are part of the Traffic Leads to Income VM mailer, the mailer list, which is different than your own list. It's sort of the rental list concept. But that's how many people that an individual can potentially reach based on how many credits that they have in their account. And it's a lot of times based on what level you're at. So, the highest level is the JVTL2L account, and we encourage everybody to get up to that level, and we can talk about how that's done later on. But just to continue people through the process, I always say right in the beginning, do not start sending promotional mails out until you've gone through my training. Reason being is, people are using the mailers wrong. They're promoting them the wrong way. They're promoting the wrong stuff. Their emails are not correct. The website is the key, and they're not using the right pages. It's really going to attract an audience in viral mailers. So we say, stop. Don't go any further until you go through the training, because that's the whole thing. We're trying to catch marketers who are using this medium and get them straightened out, get them squared away, getting them moved into all kinds of different directions. So if you're watching this video and you're part of Traffic Leads to Income VM, welcome. We love you, and we want to help you as much as we possibly can with great people like Debbie and Judy as part of our community that do such a great job and help so many people out there. So to continue on, this is about helping people not just make $20 a month or $30 a month. How about maybe $3,000 or more per month? But you got to have the right setup. You have to have the right products. You have to have the right income potential. You have to have the right audience build. You have to have the right training and techniques and strategy to make it all happen. And that's what we do here. This is more than just a mailer. So you're in for a treat, everybody who's going through this process. So we have different promo codes. So as a person goes through their 7 steps of training, they're getting access to promo codes, which means more credits and even cash. Yes, I do give away cash at times. And that once a person reaches $25 in their cash account, they can cash out and receive commissions from me. So Traffic Leads to Income VM is a commissionable product. In addition to being a viral mailer, also has, again, this great training process for new and veteran marketers alike. So I'm not going to go through the details of step 1 because this video is really about the GetResponse setup. So quickly, there's just some key things in step 1. Just knowing who your sponsor is. Just understanding that the profile is a very important place to make sure you have that set up correctly. Understanding that, again, there's more to the story here than just sending out promotional mail, so we can really help people accelerate their businesses to the next level. And people coming in with existing businesses, great, we can help you. You don't have to quit that business. If you don't have a business, you don't have to worry about that either, because you'll have one. So it's like the best of both worlds that we present here. So our new people that just joined, if you're a free member and you just joined, you're looking at an upgraded account here. What you'll see is complete your promo code step 1 in order to get your free 7-day upgrade. So I will give you for 7 days a free top level upgrade just by typing in, reading those instructions, following them, and typing in that step 1 done promo code into the promo code area, which is right here, enter promo code. So that's a freebie, that's a gimme, and there's a lot of great things you can do with this system in 7 days. We also invite you to take a quick survey so we can understand a little bit more about you, what your dreams are, what your goals are, what resources you have, so we can plug you in to further training, support, and income driving. So that's what a free member sees. And once I upgrade their account within 24 hours, because I see everything as the admin, so I see when the promo codes are put in. I also alert the sponsor so that they know that they have somebody who's going through training. So once you're upgraded, you're able now, just like I am, to proceed into step 2. And also at the highest upgrade level, there's a link here that my mouse is over right now that says this is everything that you get. So you don't want to only have this for 7 days. And if you do the survey, I actually give you another 7. So you can have a maximum of 14 days free. But once you see what you get, you don't want to lose that after 14 days, right? So just bear with me. We're going to continue the process here. So now we move into step 2. This is where the meat and potatoes come into. This is a list building training and an income generation training as well. This is complete marketing package that we have here. So in order to build your list, you need to have an autoresponder. So we tell you the importance of GetResponse. So they'll give you an account for free for 30 days, okay? And then you can actually get started with them for $15 a month. And it meshes with all of our training, all of our coaching. So it's very, very important that you've at least got your 30 days and then lock into the first level of GetResponse so that you'll have an awesome list building system. Your list is gold. You have to treat it like that. So you don't want a free autoresponder from some Tom, Dick, and Harry out there. Get yourself one of the industry leading autoresponders because your list is at stake here, and that's your gold, and that's how you'll create income from your list eventually. So we make that recommendation right below the survey here. Again, we talk about survey, making sure that it's filled out. Ultimately, you'll be contacted by somebody when you get to step 5 that will review your survey with you. So that's talked about in step 2. And we're just kind of giving the description of, you know, what a list builder is, what, you know, having your own list means. And, you know, we're going to build a page right here in Traffic Leads to Income VM. Your sponsor may recommend another autoresponder. You can use really any autoresponder with my system. Again, if you don't have anybody coaching you, if you don't have a mentor, nobody's really helping you, that's where you can take the company recommendation and have us take care of you. And that's the GetResponse recommendation. So I happen to recommend it myself to people that I bring into the program because I do promote Traffic Leads to Income VM, and it's also the company recommendation as well. So you may be seeing a different autoresponder recommendation here, but the company one is right where my mouse is, where it says clicking here and choosing GetResponse. When you click that, it'll open up the downline builder and take you right to GetResponse. They have a great referral program too that pays 30% commissions. So you can make a nice side income. Again, multiple streams of income. You can make money from your primary business, from GetResponse, from other resources that I'm going to be showing you. Multiple streams of income, very important for any marketer that's out there. So if one thing goes dry, you got money coming in from another location. As long as everything works together in your marketing funnel, and if you're using a funnel like Traffic Leads to Income VM, everything is all within this bucket here, within this suitcase. So you don't have to worry about what do I do, where is everything, it's all here. So we're going to continue to move down the line. If GetResponse is your autoresponder of choice, then you're going to want to make sure that you join their referral program, which they explain in GetResponse how to join that. It's the affiliate program, actually, not the referral. So you want to make sure you join the affiliate program. You'll then get a link like this, which you're going to want to make sure you put into your profile with your ID so that people will take your recommendation, and make sure you have the downline builder where we indicate GetResponse filled out correctly with your GetResponse affiliate ID. Very important stuff. We give you a 5-part email series that we're going to set up in GetResponse. That's in Affiliate Toolbox. Down the road, I may be able to give you a code where all you have to do is punch in a code in GetResponse and it'll populate all your letters. But no, I'm not ready quite for that yet, because one step at a time. But that's exciting things that I think can happen here. Hi, Cosmos. If you can unmute your microphone, Cosmos, so if we don't have any background noise, that'd be awesome. Okay, so now I have click here for a video, GetResponse members. You click here for a video for GetResponse members that shows you how to set up a campaign and add your Traffic Leads to Income massive marketing emails to it. Well, that's what we're doing right here. So that's not a live link right now. Or if it is, it's a dummy link. Yeah, it is. It's a dummy link. I hate to use the word dummy, but that's what it is. But eventually that's going to change to our recording that we're doing right here. So this is cool. Okay, so we now are ready to move on to the next step, which is getting your picture uploaded. Okay, so you're in GetResponse, you filled out your survey, I've given you a 14-day free upgrade here at this point. Things are really looking good for you. You say, I've decided about my autoresponder, hopefully GetResponse, or potentially your sponsor's recommendation. Picture uploading is easy. I'm not going to belabor that point because we have a lot of other heavy lifting that we have to do today with our lead capture page setup. But just make sure you have a nice clean image of yourself, not like a $ or a pumpkin or something like that, or a picture of Pee Wee Herman. That doesn't work. Come on, be you. Look at Judy smiling there, and Debbie and Cosmo. It's awesome. Okay. So, you know, use something that it makes sense, that is relevant, okay, to you, the way you currently look, right? Because I kind of look like that, except I'm wearing a suit in the picture, right? Alrighty, so, and then I give you a picture resizer. If you're having trouble with a giant image, you can make it to the qualifications that we have here of images. Again, promo codes, always enter the promo codes, bonus credits. When you're done with your training, you'll be able to, you know, get the word out about your business to people that are in Traffic Leads to Income VM. So continuing on, this is where we get serious with everything. Okay, this is our GetResponse setup. So I'm going to fly right into that now because we need to set up the following things. We need to set up we already have the lead capture page brewing. As you're moving through the steps, a lead capture page has been reserved for you. Now it's just filling in the pieces and parts of it, okay? So we're going to do, we're going to go over to GetResponse right now, and I'm already logged in there. And the following is what we have to do. We have to create an autoresponder. No, I'm sorry. We have to create a campaign, then an autoresponder, then add in the emails, and then do form code. Bring our form code and drop it into step 4 in Traffic Leads to Income VM, and we are done with that process. So here we go. So let's start with creating a campaign. Let me move my box down here a little bit. Okay. So I'm in the current campaign, GH Camry. I'm going to create a campaign called MMS. So I'm going to click that little arrow, that little down arrow there, and it's going to say create campaign. Okay. I have one for GH Camry, which is my default. I have one for the daily shortcut, and now I'm going to create one for MMS. So I'm just basically going to type in MMS, create campaign. Oh, it's already been taken. Okay, so I'll make it something unique. So how about MMS Rob G? I don't think anybody's done that, hopefully. Okay. There it is. Well done. Thank you. Okay, your campaign was successfully created. What would you like to do now? Well, I could add contacts, but no, we don't want to do that at this time. And that's a whole other kettle of fish. But I do want to create an autoresponder. So it's actually prompting me very nicely here. I'm going to create autoresponder. Okay, it's already set up on day 0. If subscriber signs up in MMS Rob G, which is my campaign, okay, send message immediately, enable on every day, and then it says choose message or create new email. So if I'm an experienced user of GetResponse, maybe I created all my messages and then I'm going to go in and layer them in, but I'm just going to create them as I go here. So you just click on create new email. Okay. And it's going to say autoresponder settings. So message name, we'll call this one MMS1. Okay, I've done this before. As you can see, it's already pre-populated. Subject, let's go to Traffic Leads to Income VM now for this. This is where we have to pop over. And remember, we talked about in step 2, I believe, affiliate toolbox, which is where the letters are found. Where do we send your commission checks? So I'm going to copy. I can remember that one. I'm not that old. I can remember that subject line. So I'm going to copy my whole email. Okay, where do we send your commission checks? So let me come in, type in where do we send, look, I've already done this. Look how cool that is. That's already populated. Where do we send your commission checks? That's always a great question. Where do we send them? To my address, right? Okay, so let me move on. I got to move the box here because it's blocking my buttons. I hate when my buttons are blocked. Okay, there we go. So let's go to the next step now and GetResponse. Wait for that to load. Come on. Okay. All right, there we go. So now I think I'm gonna have to move you guys over again. I just got to keep moving my team left to right here all the time, constantly. You guys are great. All right, so I have all these templates, but I'm not going to do anything complicated here. I'm going to scroll down and just click on plain text. These plain text emails are fine. Any links are converted to a live link that somebody can click on. I did notice that, so I am endorsing the plain text setup, which makes your life so much easier, because here's what you got to do, guys. Look, and ladies, actually. I have no guys here except myself. All right, so let me Control V, paste that in. Now, the next thing I always do with my emails is I click on wrap long lines. So look how nice this will clean it up. See that down there at the bottom there? Oh, that was very long and going over the red line there. So when I click on wrap long lines, it's just going to probably take a second because we're on delay a little bit. Maybe I got to click that again. There it is. So that cleaned that up nice. They're going over just a tad, but not bad. It's definitely kind of condensed the email. Then I come up to the top, and instead of hi there, we'll find out on our lead capture page, we are going to grab their first name. So I'm going to go to personalize and then click on first name. So now it's hi there, first name. Okay. Now you're just going to change. And if you're doing what I did, your traffic leads to income link is already here in the email. So you don't have to do anything with that. If you have a blog with Empower Network, for example, which I do, and you should too. If you don't, you can use the generic blog and don't have to change that. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to put my own blog, which I'm going to, later on today, I'm going to update our company and my own personal blog with our new instructions for massive marketing success. So it's just robgearing.com/MMS. Okay, made that change. Your name and SIG does have to be filled in no matter what. Even me, even I have to do it. Rob Gearing. If you want to be a massive success coach, you can. You're hired. So massive, your massive success coach. Who doesn't want massive success and who doesn't want a coach? Your massive success coach. Okay, good. And there it is. That is it. That is it for that email. That is completely done. Ready to go. Next step, down in the lower right-hand corner, click the blue button. Wait for that to do its thing that it does. I'm watching the clock. It's spinning. Okay, back. So what is my autoresponder name? So basically, what you do here is it's sort of already pre-populated that, MMS1. So I really don't have to do anything, but I do have to hit save and publish to get that email in there, okay? So save and publish. So my first email is done in this campaign. And I can create as many campaigns, I think, as I like. So I may be stopped at my certain, at my upgrade level, but as far as I know, you should have enough room for all the different campaigns that you need to do. So there it is, see, MMS1 in spot 0 on a calendar. So this means delay. So 1 would be 1 day delay, 2, 3, 4. So as I continue to populate these emails, I'll tell you really how you do it. And I basically space everything out by 1 day, so it makes it real easy. So I need to get my next, there's 5 emails in the MMS series. So now I'm going to click on that number 1 box and the plus sign, okay? So I've already done MMS1. You could probably guess what the next email is going to be. It's MMS2 on day 1. So it actually is prompting me nicely. Everything is pretty much filled in that I need. I am going to click again on create new message, okay? Create new email rather, because I don't have anything that I've already pre-done that I could go grab from my, you know, from the back office here. So this message name is what? Let's go to our back office of Traffic Leads to Income VM. You may have missed it. Okay, I can remember that. You may have missed it. It'll be pre-populated for me anyway. And I'm going to copy all that. You may have missed it. Hopefully not, right? Get on the boat. Message name is MMS2. MMS2. So just keep it in sequence like that. Oops, that's pre-populated. So MMS2. Subject, you may have missed it. Exclamation point, okay? That's it. That's all I need. Let's move over to everybody this way and click on next step. Okay, there we go. That populates in. And we're going to now do the same process here. I'll move everybody over the other way now. I'm sure I'm going to need the buttons on that side. Okay, just takes a moment to populate. Yeah, I'm still on a clock. There it is. Okay, so again, I'm going to let it do its thing, and then I'm going to grab the plain text. So scroll down for plain text option. But look at the unbelievable templates. I mean, GetResponse is awesome. My goodness, I can't even begin to tell you. All right, so plain text. Okay, that's spinning. Okay, so same process. I'll need my cursor to be active in there, in that box. And it should be momentarily. There it is. Control V, paste. Scroll up. Let's just review our things again. Wrap along lines. I always like to do that first. I like to put in the name. Hi there. Now, you don't have to. Some people don't use name at all. They just would start with, yesterday you took a look at our massive money making online system. So I've seen that done as well without the hi stuff. But we'll just do the personalization. Hi, first name. Trafficleads to income link looks good. Change out my blog. And company blog is generic. It does not promote, for the most part, it promotes generic them going through the back office of Trafficleads to income VM. But it is better to have your own personalized blog of this MMS setup. So that would be Rob Gearing, GHRING.com/MMS. Okay. All right, that's it there. No more links. Name and signature. Remember, we're all massive success coaches here, online coaches. Gearing, your massive success coach. And I'm just going to totally get rid of the bottom blog, but I could have changed that again to my personal blog, but I'm just going to get rid of that. Don't need it. They get the idea. I'll hit enter one more or backspace just to clean it up a little bit, tighten it up. Okay, now I'm ready for next step. Okay, very good, day one. It already, because I named this letter MMS2, it already puts that in as autoresponder name, so that always works nicely. Everything, everything's flowing well. There's no need to change that. Save and publish. And you now will have the calendar with 2 emails on it. Eventually, we're going to have 5. Now, I'm not going to go through all 5 of those for the sake of time, but it's the same process. You just keep following that out. You'll have box 2, 3, and 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 5. That's 5 emails. And they will go out based on the opt-in time. They will go out the way I set this up every day at that exact same time. They'll get the next one in the series, okay, which continues to encourage them to get excited, join Trafficleads to Income VM, look at your blog or the company blog, and start getting their 7 steps set up, which is going to mean a lot of signups and money for you when that all happens like that. So at this point now, that is all good. So we need now, we have a campaign, we have an autoresponder, we have emails. What do we need? A form. So I'm going to go back to dashboard at this point. I'm going to go back to dashboard. And I'm going to choose the easiest form imaginable. Okay, so create form. So dashboard, then create form. And plain HTML. You may want to mess with the other stuff. I couldn't figure it out, but I'm not all that sharp. So I went for the easy schmeezy, plain HTML. Because when you're training people too, and especially new people, please make it easy as possible, right? The KISS method. Okay, so plain HTML, and looks like I got to click that again. There it is. Okay. So really, it knows, you just have to make sure that you're in, there's always drop-down boxes so you know you're in the right campaign. So I have to be in the MMS ROV campaign, because that's where I'm creating my form, unless I wanted to create a form for the GH Camry campaign, but I want to create one for the MMS ROV G campaign. Okay, so now my campaign says MMS ROV G. I really don't need to do anything else here other than, it's going to, of course, capture email, but it needs to capture first name. So check the first name box, grab your code, now, Control C to copy, back to Traffic Leads to Income VM. Now, the way I get to my steps quickly is I go to Home. I took out the directory feature a while back. And I'm going to go to step 2. I guess I could just arrow down through, but I'll show you a shortcut. If let's say you want to get to 7 quickly. And that's me. Proceed to step 2. There we go. So I'm just going to type a 4 where it says step is equal to up in my browser bar. So that'll take me immediately to 4 without having to pass through 3. And I'm going to go in and take out whatever code was in the code box and repaste in my new form code. Click Save My Autoresponder code. And anywhere that I'm using in Traffic Leads to Income VM the hashtag, autoresponder hashtag to create a lead capture page, I've totally now gone to this new form. So we have to be careful. There's a manual way to insert form code into one of your Traffic Leads to Income VM lead capture pages, but that's more of an advanced training. I've done it with, I think, you've got some of you guys before. But for right now, it's not important. We're trying to simplify things as a company and as a team and as groups and everything like that. So at this point now, what do we have? We have the following. We have, so let me select a page. So that new one, that I would have created as a new person is standard LCP. Everybody has that one, okay? So there's a link for it right there. Your LC, whoops, I got 10 minutes to go, okay. So you've got your LCP URL and your thank you page URL. So this is what that LCP now looks like. And I can change the verbiage of that, and we may talk about that in our blog a little bit, the company setup blog. But there it is, first name and email. So that's going to hit that campaign in your GetResponse autoresponder and give you a subscriber, and they'll start receiving your emails that quickly. And that is really it for that. Now, the only other thing is customizing thank you page. We do give you a thank you page here, the thank you page URL, which can be edited as well. So in GetResponse, let me see if I can find this real quick. In GetResponse, let's go back to our campaign. Let's go back to our campaign. Let's just go back to dashboard so we get clean slate here. Okay. So let's make sure that we're in the right campaign, and it's still loading, so I'm not ready to choose that yet, which is MMS Rob G for me, and whatever you named yours. So an important thing to remind everybody about is make sure that you're in the right campaign. So let me get rid of that. Okay, I am in the right campaign. So there's things I can edit actually within that campaign. If I click that arrow, I can create campaigns list. I can get a list of the campaigns. So let me take a look at that. Campaigns list. That'll list all the campaigns that I created. And if you're ever asked for a token, sometimes the token is how an autoresponder can be triggered. In that area, when you list your campaigns, you're given the token. So you see this is my default, my MMS Rob G, and there's that token, and Rob's Daily Shortcut, and there's that token. So MMS Rob G, what actions can I take? I can make it the default. I have campaign settings, show contacts newsletter. I can get into the autoresponder and delete the campaign if I wanted to. So let me just show you something in campaign settings. Perfect. This is excellent. Okay, this is going to wrap it up nicely. Because I use my Traffic Leads to Income VM thank you page as my thank you page, for the most part, in my, coming off my lead capture pages. So you want to go to profile, and one of the things is preview your pages, confirmation page. Okay, so that's what they see after they confirm. You can also edit. You can edit the confirmation email in this area. So probably something to take a look at. You may want to tweak the verbiage that the GetResponse uses if you like. Maybe you have a little special other message you want to make. So that's actually the preview. That's the preview there. But I didn't want to quite see that. What I wanted to do is change it. So artist feed, link, logo. Or is that under, maybe I missed that in general settings. Nope, profile. Wait for that to load. So there is a spot in here for your thank you page. It's not RSS feed. Unsubscribe newsletter directory. I thought it was right here. Let me click that again. Okay, now it just tells me what that is. It shows it to me. Okay, so I can't affect it from there. All right, where was that then? That is in my forms. I'm sorry. So when you go back to your form, if you want to define, you can use the GetResponse. You can use the GetResponse, generic landing page, if you will, but probably better to use your own custom one, especially the one we give you in Trafficleads2incomeVM. So let's go back to that plain HTML look there. So add custom fields, my custom fields, custom thank you page URL, perfect. So when I need to just add that in. So I need to check that. So when I was creating my form, I just needed to check that I want a custom thank you page URL. Okay, and then I put the link in right there. Okay, so just to recap that, make sure you have first name, the email is already default. Check the custom thank you page URL. So that is your Trafficleads2incomeVM thank you page link that you're going to paste there. So do all that before you grab your code and paste it into step 4. But basically then we come back and we say, hey, we have a nice looking lead capture page now that we did via GetResponse, right? So the person now, going through this setup, they can play with the verbiage here on the lead capture page if they like. Instead of saying, allow me to give you your own customizable traffic and lead generation system, they can tweak that, maybe add some colors using the WYSIWYG editor here, add some color, maybe, change the style of text or whatnot and the size. But, you don't have to. That's optional. And like I said, there's some more training and information in our blog, the Trafficleads2income.com/blog/MMS that I believe speaks to that. And then they continue on to step 5. So if you're sitting here at the sponsor level, like I have a new person and they're going through this system, okay, step 5 is where they actually join your business. This is where they come in and they take on some really important things like referral frenzy to maximize their viral mailer mailings. Okay, put it on the fast track, turbo, so you're able to get your message out faster to more people. An efficient tool there. You've also got other things in the downline builder. The sponsor's primary business is mentioned here. So your sponsor would like you to look at their primary business, which is here. So if you're saying Empower Network, make sure that you have your correct link in your profile, and that'll populate here. But we also make the Lifestyle Society, aka Empower Network, a company recommendation. So click here for a Lifestyle Society membership. So make sure that you are correctly updated in your downline builder and profile, and then everything just meshes perfectly. This is also where you would, if you're a new person or if you're a new person and you filled out a survey, this is the point of contact. We ask that you go to FAQs and ask admin and say, this is when I'm available, and you'll be called either by me or one of these great folks here, or somebody else in a leadership position at Trafficleads2incomeVM Massive Marketing Success, okay? So then we'll go through your survey, plug you into, additional training, additional support to, put your business on, I think I was trying to say earlier, steroids, put your business on steroids, and whatever it is, we can make it greater for you. We can add additional income streams, and, we can help you tremendously as a company and as a group of massive marketers. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Certainly if you're going through the training, continue on, finish step 5, go into step 6, you'll graduate at step 7. And we may see you at one of our training sites. We may see you in our Skype group. We may see you in one of our Facebook groups. We may see you in one of our team consistency training meetings or an Empower Network event. And you may be one of the next millionaires out there. So thank you very much for watching. At this point, I'm going to stop the sharing and I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to check back in with my live team. So we're going to stop the recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to your massive success.